Hello again. This is Chris. I'm the battered, abused husband that raised 5 kids that weren't even mine. And as soon as they were old enough and she thought she was going to get her 2 boys back that she lost, um, she had me removed under false pretenses. She cheated on me through her place of work and caught HPV and claimed that she had the start of cervical cancer, but really she had 3 genital warts on her cervix. And since I was there with her at the OBGYN, she used whatever she could on me to remove me from my house. So that day it really started. What happened was I went to the doctor's with her and I worked that night. I was working part time, only like 2, maybe 3 days a week. And due to my child support I'm paying on my other 2 kids, I was only bringing in like maybe $300 every 2 weeks if I was lucky. Um, that being said, we get back from the appointment and she, we were both on edge because automatically, like, the doctor gave me a look and he delivered my first son, so I know him. And I didn't cheat. I was at home with my kids like I was supposed to be. She was working 60 plus hours a week, supposedly, as I was setting her up hotel rooms because she was doing back to back doubles. But really, I was setting up hotel rooms for her to cheat on me. And it was all lies. That's what a covert narcissist could do, especially to a person that is an empath, and I have ADHD. I read everything. I see so much. I even knew when she was on her monthly thing before she did, because that's how much track I kept. So when her pattern broke, I knew exactly. And that wasn't the first time it's broke. Her pattern has broke many times, and each time, lo and behold, she's cheated on me. She originally, when we first met, now this, you guys have really got to listen to this. If you're going to learn anything, the first step to a narcissist getting their grip on you is love bombing. They will compliment you from the floor to the ceiling. At least she did. She complimented me, and it made me feel so good because at the time I was driving over the road, I was training people how to drive semis, and I was fat. I mean, big. I was 366 pounds, and here I was with a blonde, blue eyed, 125-pound, soaking wet, beautiful female. Well, I used to think she was beautiful. Now that I see her for who she is, no, I don't. But, anyways, I had it in the back of my head that it was too good to be true. I did, honestly. I was like, well, let's just run with it and see what happens. Next thing I know, I'm getting off the road and I'm moving into an apartment with her. And I'm working day cab job home every night. And all of a sudden, I was there for 2 weeks or so. And next thing I know, I'm changing her youngest daughter's diapers for her. And that's when the favors started. One turned into another, and to another, and to another. And then you ask anything, and it's, at first, they're like, they do it half-ass, kinda. They'll do it again, half-ass, kinda. But then when you get in a big fight, now this is another thing you gotta look for. A narcissist will always, always point out any possible flaws that they see or what they think they can see, even within themselves. So if they know that they did something wrong, they will make it so you did something wrong so they feel better. And she would do that to me on a daily. Oh my goodness. It was insane. And the way it went, it would give you puzzle pieces and puzzle pieces and puzzle pieces, and you're just like, what the heck? Why? Here's a red flag, there's a red flag, but then, no, maybe it was a mistake. No, just back and forth. And it confuses you to the point where the only thing you want to do is please that narc. That's all you want to do is please her. And that's all I tried for. And it worked for a short time, like giving her compliments every day, and I did it out of love because I did love her. I did. The talks we used to have and the sex, like, I just can't believe, like, you would throw that away with a man that is, again, she got with another man that is the size that I was when we first got together. And that's so she can tear him down. From my understanding, he is, she's 40, so he's probably up there, which means her covert narcissist choice now is the retirement. That's what she's going for. She already got the guy to raise her kids, and except for my 6-year-old, that I am fighting for right now, and it is a fight. I just got my house back on Wednesday. I demanded that I am allowed in my house, and with the narcissist that she is, I knew that this was going to happen. Like, I just knew it, but she left. She packed up the kids and left. And we don't have a court date until the end of February, so I am in my house again after quite some time. By fear. By her telling me that she was going to have me murdered. By her connections at her work, which is a prison. Yeah, a prison. And it's not just an ordinary prison either. It's where the bad of the bad go. Like, the murderers of murderers go to this prison. So, I wouldn't put it past her. But, I got it all highlighted. It's in the deposition, and I'm fighting her. She tried to take my house away from me. She tried to take my life. She used me to get into a 6-figure income, to finish her nursing school, actually to finish her bachelor's in nursing, and all that, and raise the kids. And she thought giving me a son with my last name was the trade. And I think that's what she's thinking in her head. Because there's got to be something in her head that makes her think that this is okay. And to have a boyfriend openly when you're not separated or divorced, and you're kissing him in front of my son, that's what made me come into my house. Because you're not bringing another man in my house. Nope. Because that 366-pound man that she met me back in 2015